So we'll be 20 weeks out as of the end of this next week. So hello you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it's been a minute. I definitely have been slacking. I've not been nearly as consistent on here like I wanted to be, but a lot has been going on and I've had some hard time focusing. Just been so much going on personally in my head and just stressing out and trying to run a business, and the current economy has been a struggle. So I've been having to just really grind and even find some ways to kind of make extra money on the side. And it's just a lot. It's a lot to try to keep up with, with my gym routine and everything, and making sure I'm still have enough time for Romy as he's just chilling back here. So just been a lot going on. So I definitely wanted to just quickly sit down with you guys, have an honest conversation, and just share where I'm at, what's been going on, give a little update, and then I will be filming more this week, vlogging style, and I'll have that up by this weekend too. But so let's get into it. Also, can we just talk about how cute this is? One of the Navigation sports bras. They're my favorite sports bra in the entire world. They're halter style. I absolutely love them, but this color is so pretty. And this is a jacket. I don't know what the names are of any of these items. This is from Buff Bunny, and it's also one of my favorites, but just so cute. Two of my favorite companies for athletic wear. Absolutely love them. But I am still needing to get to the gym today, but this is important, so I want to sit down and have a conversation. First, we're definitely going to talk about, I know I mentioned to you guys, I was having some dating fiascos, and I was seeing somebody, and then we'd have to just see how it went. We'll get into that. But also talk about your boundaries in dating and how to approach those, and that you should be with someone who can respect those boundaries. So we'll get into that. And then also, prep starts for me the end of this week, Saturday. So I am so excited. I will be 20 weeks out, and I'm doing it in phases. So technically my phase one, I would call it my pre-prep phase, because technically I'm not going to really start cutting until the end of April. And it is March right now, so the end of March is when I'm starting my 20 weeks out, my prep. I'm doing it in phases, so there's gonna be 4 phases of my prep. And I'm super excited. I don't think I need to start cutting right now. I could still have a bit of a building phase, so that's what I'm gonna do. So starting phase 1, the end of this week, what I'm gonna be doing is dialing in my nutrition. So the things I'm gonna be eating for prep, for cutting, I'm gonna start eating those things now. So really clean up my diet, but I'm gonna keep my calories higher. So more whole foods, clean foods, whatever. I'll be keeping with using my sugar-free sauces, stuff like that, hot sauce, whatever. That's gonna be still included right now. I'm gonna be cutting back to my my black coffees, so there won't be creamer anymore, just things like that. So really cleaning it up. I'm gonna be really watching everything, doing my check-ins every week, keeping my steps high. I'm going to be starting at 12,000 per week and not making myself do extra cardio, just keeping my steps however I get those in at 12,000 per week. My 5 lifts per week, and making sure I get enough sleep. I'm drinking a gallon of water a day and taking all my vitamins, things like that. I just had to run and grab my iPad so I could see my notes because I'm using my phone to film. So phase 1 is going to be March 25th through April 22nd. So excited. So yeah, I'm drinking a gallon of water, which is about 4 Yetis because I like to use my Yeti. 4 Yetis of water, making sure I take my vitamins every morning. I'm going to put myself more on a schedule so that I'm actually getting things done, so that no matter what happens throughout the day, the important things have already gotten done. So I don't have to worry about it. I go to a very busy gym. So sometimes if I wait to go after work, or even sometimes in the middle of the day, which usually is not too bad, it's just absolute insanity. And trying to get a lift in is so difficult for me. And I am very shy still with filming in public. So I want to start doing that. I want to start, because with prep, I have to do that for you guys. I want to show you my workouts at least once in a while. So I've really got to start just sucking it up and doing the thing. But I don't want to do it when it's insanely busy, because sometimes there's truly just barely room for me to even stand and do a lift anywhere, like do a freaking hammer curl. So when it gets really busy, so I'm going to try to, I have it written down because my work schedule is a little bit flexible. Some days I work, you know, later than others, and others I work earlier in the day. So I just put down for myself, depending on the day of the week, obviously, but anywhere between 6 and 8 a.m. or earlier if I feel the need, I have to get my lift in for the day. So that's like non-negotiable for me, 5 times per week, 12K steps per day or 84K per week, at least 8 hours of sleep. So I'm going to be really watching my sleep. I'm going to be taking my I think it's 1UP Nutrition. Yeah. Their sleep pills. It's also technically like a fat burner, but you guys know, I tell you, ignore the fat burning properties because it's no. And it just helps you sleep. And I really like it because it totally knocks me out, makes me feel good. So I'll probably be taking that a lot more. I'm making sure I go to bed at a reasonable time so I can get up at a reasonable time and actually get up when my alarm clock goes off. I have my calories set, and I will be adjusting it weekly if needed. So I'm gonna go ahead, like, let's say I start next week and I go in, let's say I have my calories at like, I don't know, 2,000 calories a day, and I already have my macros set for that, right? If I get to the end of that week and I'm doing just my 12,000 steps, my 5 lifts per week, and I'm eating like that, and I don't know, for some reason drop, 3 pounds. I probably will keep it the same and see how next week goes. As long as I don't lose any more weight, I will keep it the same. But if I start like drastically losing weight too quickly, or I'm gaining weight too quickly, that's when I will either pull back my calorie intake or up my cardio or steps, and vice versa. That's kind of how it's gonna go for like the first month. That's kind of why I'm doing like this pre-prep phase. It's really gonna help me see where I'm at, where my body's at, because I've just been maintaining and maybe putting on a little bit of muscle the last few months. I've been consistent, but I haven't necessarily been getting all of my protein in, which is very important for building muscle, obviously. So that's something I'm also gonna be watching with my macros, just sticking with my macros, making sure I'm hitting them, making sure I'm getting all my steps in, my water, like I said, sleep, vitamins, and then I do wear a waist trainer 6 to 8 hours a day, about 5 days per week for this phase 1. It's not necessarily something I recommend for anybody. I have been recommended to do it by coaches in the past. Some people do, some people don't. Some people swear by it, some people don't. I don't think it makes you lose weight, nothing like that. I honestly like to wear it when I'm working at the salon because it helps my back. I do not wear it when I'm working out. I think that's the most uncomfortable thing in the whole world, and I don't think it's good for your core. So I don't do that. I just will wear it. Like sometimes if I get up in the morning, I'll wear it while I'm getting ready, take a break, go to the gym, whatever, put it on, work with it on, and then I'll take it off when I get home and live the rest of my life. And I don't wear it every single day right now. But I do think it just kind of helps with, I'm already very hourglass shaped, which is something that's looked for because they want that ratio of a very small waist, shoulders, hips, like glutes, whatnot. So I definitely think it helps like just enhance the shape that you already have. That's just me. It's not recommended for you to do it, but it is something I've done in the past for competing and something I am going to be doing this time, at least for right now. So I am not a coach. I'm not a nutritionist. I've just worked with several different ones in my lifetime. So take this what you want. This is just what I'm doing, and I'm just sharing with you guys because I know people like information about these kinds of things. So that's kind of where that's gonna lie for right now. I'm getting excited. I'm just getting excited because I haven't competed in so long, and I'm just so pumped to see what I can bring and to push myself physically, mentally, and just show up for myself, and that I can do that. Like I can keep promises to myself, I can do something for me, and I can achieve it. And I'm just excited to see where we end up. So we'll be 20 weeks out as of the end of this next week. So I will be documenting everything for you guys as much as humanly possible. Thank you so much for coming along to this journey with me as we will be going bikini prep. I need to come up with a good name for the series. So if you've got an idea, drop it in the comments. Bikini prep 2023, road to the stage. I'm not saying road to pro because it would be nice to get a pro card, but we're just gonna see what happens. But I will say, I only have one competition in mind, But depending on how that competition goes, I definitely want to compete in 1 to 2 more shows, because if I'm going to be working so hard and dieting so hard, I would really like to like make it worth my while. And obviously if I do really well in my first show, I would love to go on and try to compete in other shows. 3 would definitely be the max for me, because I don't want to diet that long, but I would like to be done before like the holidays come around. So my show is in August, like the end of September, beginning of October. I'd like to be done with my shows for the year, and with dieting that hard, I'd like to start being in a reverse, so that by the time the holidays come around, I can kind of like be semi-normal and kind of just live life there for a little bit. And then we will see if we decide to compete again after that. I have no plans. I have no not plans to not do it either. But I always said I wanted to compete at least 1 more time, and that for me is what I'm just focused on right now, is being able to get on that stage, just nail my posing, feel confident, see the difference between like little Becca, which I'm gonna put here on the screen, from when I competed initially in 2016 and to what it's gonna be now. My posing is already so much better and so different. I know posing has changed a lot. That front pose that a lot of us did, I don't think anyone even does anymore. But I'm also going to be attending a posing like clinic the end of April, I believe it is. I'm pretty excited about that, just to get some like in-person coaching. So I will definitely let you guys know about that and see how that goes. And once I kind of have my routine like super nailed down, maybe I'll show you guys just a little bit of it. And if you have not already, follow me on Instagram at basically Becca. Put it right here for you guys. I'm pretty active on Instagram. I love posting on my stories, and I do share things more, like some of my posing and stuff like that will definitely be shared there more consistently throughout the week. So if you're interested, go follow me. You can also follow the salon. I am starting to post a little bit more consistently, but if you just like to see pretty hairstyles, or if you're in the area of Canton, Plymouth, kind of Metro Detroit, Michigan, obviously, you can always book a consultation or come and see me. I do men's haircuts, I do beard trims, treatments, women's color, haircuts, styles, all the things. I also do brow lamination and brow shaping and a few other things. Go check it out. You can also check out the website. I would love to have a couple new clients. Hey you guys, editing Becca here and Romeo, and I'm just realizing as I'm editing this video to go up tonight that if I add in the footage of like the dating story, it's 1, going to be too long, and 2, I think I want to sleep on it 1 more night at least before I decide to share it. Because again, dating stories, right, they're not just yours, they're someone else's too. And I struggle with what should be shared and what shouldn't be shared. Like, I really want to tell you because, right, we're all here, besties, we want to know what's going on. But also, does everything need to be shared? I don't know. So I'm going to sleep on it. I'm going to throw this on as part 1 and hope there will be a part 2. I still hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to be putting out more content. I'm going to be more engaged in this. I've been seeing the new subscribers like trickle in. I love the comments. They make me feel so good. I'm going to sit down sometime today and make sure I've responded to all of them. I'm definitely trying to do that because you guys deserve it, and I want you to know how encouraged I am by the comments that you leave. I appreciate it. I'm excited to start prep with you. I'm excited to share the good, the bad, the ugly. I will be sharing check-ins as well, more on my Instagram, so definitely, again, go follow me. Thank you so much. Like, comment, subscribe. I will see you the next time. Let's get it.